Okay, what's up, guys? Yeah, it's me again. I'm back, and today I just want to go through my monsters real quick. How much I progressed through the game, what I'm doing, this, there, and where, and what I'm gonna use the monster for, and why I'm using them, and what type of runes I have them, for what reason. So Ariel, once again, full energy, just want tanky as possible. Obviously, you probably don't have Ariel because you probably can't. You probably didn't not can't. You probably didn't summon the Nat 5. The chance of summoning the one is real low in the point percentage range. Tart, I'm using him as a mobile Devilmon. His group hunt is actually very useful. It reduces the cooldowns on all monsters that it teams up with, and it also attacks with them. He increases his own attack speed, and he leeches HP. Hua, the Fire Rock Sasha, she passively reduces the attack bar and attack speed, and she does dots. And once again, she has attack speed slow on her first skill. The Death Knight Fedora, I'm using him for cleanse, immunity, and I'm using him for attack break and armor break, and in some cases, his HP recovery. I don't really use his leader skill because I have Ariel's leader skill, 50% HP for all water monsters. I'm sorry about that. Okay. I don't know his name. Let me check his name out real quick. I don't really know his name. I'm gonna explain that. Matter of fact, I'll explain to you right now. This is what I call predetermination. So, if that's the right word to use, it's basically when certain monsters light up in your list before other monsters, which you just seen, the chance of summoning them is at a higher percentage rate, and this has been proven multiple occasions. So I can potentially summon the Cases, Lucian, or Tiana right now, which I have no use for because I'm not high level enough to actually ruin them. I could potentially summon Zeraf, which I had a light dark scroll right now, or I could potentially summon Caddis, the dark vampire. So that's pretty much what that is. When monsters pop up before other ones, just higher chance of summoning them at the time. Fire monsters. I already have Hua, but they already knew that though. Okay. I keep going back. What is his name? I think his name is Rakim or something like that. Eluin. Okay, so Eluin, I have him on focus because he has a AoE retype bar reduction and he has a stun, and this is not really nothing much. I don't have that much critical rate on him. He has the default 15%. I have Saf on Despair Blade. I have him on Despair because he has double AoE Blade because I just want him to crit more often because he actually does okay damage. Don't use Lapis. I don't use Henna. Him. It was obviously Rainbow Mon. I have him on Swift Blade as well. I have him on Swift so he can buff first, attack speed and critical rate. He has a okay second skill with the 4 dots, but it's random, so it's not that good. I have him on Blade because his first skill scales with critical rate. I mean, everything scales with critical rate, but I mean, it takes additional effects when you have a higher crit rate on him. So, and I have Rakaja. I have him for Giants B5 once I actually get a good team for it, because he'll serve me more than one purpose there, because he has attack speed slow, he has the stun and the heal. And I forgot to showcase these drones. I have him on Swift Blade. I think I showed his drones. I have him on Shield, Endure. So I'm pretty much going to go through the dungeons real quick and explain to you what's going on. Okay. So, definitely not here. Basically, when you're starting off in the game, I said this multiple times, I'm going to keep saying it until, I feel like I really don't need to. You want the sets, not so much the stats. The monsters in dungeons are doing so little damage. Even though my Fedora only has 5,000 HP, the sheer wound still reflect no damage. So they can't break through the shields fast enough, and once they do, the wave is almost over with. Excuse me. You see? So shield runes on my end are highly recommended. So I would, I wouldn't suppose. I would insist that farm. He has like 1-star shield runes. They're not high level shield runes and nothing like that. They just shield runes. They're not even upgraded. Like I said, you just want the sets, not really the stats that matter right now, because no dungeon is doing a high amount enough damage to actually destroy your monsters. Not regarding the fact that these are natural 4-stars and 5-star monsters. Disregarding Talc, because he's a natural 2-star, which you can acquire through farming or through unknown scrolls. And Eluin is not a natural 4-star; he's a natural 3-star. Probably higher chance of summoning him, but everybody has their luck. I just found usefulness in him because the AOE attack bar reduction and the stun, even though a single target. And you see that right there, the group hunt. Now, next turn, Fedora should, the AI is a little slow. Fedora should do the little buff. Okay, he didn't. And another thing, once you clear a wave and you go to the next wave, everybody receives 1 turn cool. They receive a -1 cool time, onto the next wave. I hope you understand what I mean. Damn, I actually wanted something out of there. Sorry. I collect unknown scrolls for natural 2-stars and whatnot. You really might need them. Dragons. It's pretty much the same thing as giants. The shield runes, they serve their own purpose. I don't take damage on my way to the dragon. I don't take massive damage, anyway. Because usually I clear the waves before they even move. If it was me, I wouldn't have buffed. But, once you have a good auto team, is basically like, no matter what they do, they're still going to win. They're still going to win, like the dungeon. So even if Fedora buffed and everybody was about to die, I still would have 100% belief in them making it, because the area with the AoE 65% heal. You see, took no damage. I don't think I took any damage on the way to the boss, and I won't take any damage while I'm at the boss either, because of the shield rune that you're about to see. If Hua will let the boss move, you're about to see right now, no damage, and that's the end of the boss. So I highly recommend shield runes, regardless of the stats. And he doesn't even have triple; those double shield runes. So it's dispensable in a way that you can trade off energy runes for shield runes, just in case. Look at this. Look, nothing. They just there. Less than 5,000 actually. So I can test any monster. I'm not really worried about it. I wish I would have summoned the water one. The water drunken master is actually good for dragon because it's anti-crit buff and he heals, and I think he reduces the attack bar. Excuse me for 1 second. Sorry guys. Damn mosquito bites, I hate them. Look at that, no damage. And Rakaja has full shield runes. He has 3 sets of shield. I expect absolutely no damage from this dungeon, regardless of what happens right now. No damage. So Shield runes, guys. Farm them. You can get them from Vargas runes. Actually, be Famon to get. I didn't get nothing from my like Dark Scroll. I actually got another Tion, which is completely useless since I have an aerial. And there's a violent rune right there. Crit damage. I'll get a little into more. Sorry, guys. English is just a little off. I'll get a little. Fuck it. And fuck all the specific talking shit. I'm gonna talk about violent runes tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all that other shit. I'm trying to be, all this other correct shit. Fuck that shit. Actually, I think I can beat B3 now. It's not B3 that's the problem. It's the boss. I mean, it's not the boss either. It's the middle boss. The Varad with the double AoE and shit. So finish showcase this a little bit. Once again, I shouldn't take that much damage. As you progress through the dungeons, some things do more than others. I know you're thinking maybe I should put him on despair, maybe not. You never know. Okay. Like I said, you could put some shield runes on anybody, and it'll do the same thing. You probably have a monster that has more health than my Fedora. So, if you can help it, please aim at the middle boss. It'll just make things faster. You see, right there. That's why I'm struggling with this. It's the AoEs. That's why you should aim at the middle boss or something. So, I know I'm not going to beat it, so I ain't going to need a point me pushing through it. Ariel probably could, he could probably solo it. I need to find... Maybe luck just had his way. Maybe I'll just try again. Try to make this video as short as possible. I don't want it to be over 20 minutes, because then you probably won't get this video until the morning. You're probably going to look at it in the morning anyway, so it really wouldn't matter when it posted. I think Fedora's AI is kind of strong, because he knows to buff first, which is actually what I want him to do when we make it to the dragon. But like I said, if it wasn't for this middle boss, I would probably be running 1 minute, less than 2 minute runs on here without a problem, because the dragon wouldn't do much damage before I even kill it. Okay, so let's aim at him. There you go. You see? The attack speed slow. Makes rockets okay. So even if they were to try to kill us, and there goes synergy, and there goes the other one. Okay, so this is pretty much said and done. Like I said, luck had his way. It was just a bad run. Most of the runs might be unsuccessful because of the middle boss. So just end this off. This is why you want immunity in dragons. A lot of things in dragons debuff and whatnot. I keep saying whatnot. I don't usually say whatnot, but you see. Very low amount of HP, a decent amount of defense though, to be honest. I'm gonna group hunt. He just took off the shield runes, but it's too late now. We pretty much won the match. There's nothing he can really do to change the game. Even if he would have moved, he probably wouldn't have done that much damage. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna end it right here. You have a nice night, a nice day. Stay strong. I guess we could check the shot before we leave. Ah, shit. I don't like spending all my mana like this, but I need the skill ups. If you can buy pathetic shit from the shop, it'll still help. Alright, guys, I'm out. See you guys. This fucking butt.